One of the bucket list items that Christina and I have had most of our lives was to visit Montana. And not just Montana, but Yellowstone National Park. This week, we got to experience Yellowstone in all its glory and can't wait to bring you along our journey.
Hey y'all, we are Sean and Christina, and this is our therapy dog Nash. We left our home in Nashville, Tennessee to travel the U.S. in an RV and shine a bright spotlight on the incredible work that therapy dogs do across our country.
As we left South Dakota, we made the decision to visit Yellowstone on 2 separate days. The first day would be from the north entrance, and the second day would be from the west entrance. We found an RV park in Livingston for a quick overnight stay so we could visit the north entrance first. Once we unhooked, we switched drivers and headed to Yellowstone.
Nashman, how does it make you feel to know you're in Yellowstone? Well, just outside. I don't think you know what a cool place you're in right now, buddy.
We were so excited on this drive because the scenery was incredible even before we got to the park. We found a little pull-off by the Yellowstone River and decided to let Nash see some water because you all know how much he loves it. As we kept getting closer, we started to see rain, but that wouldn't stop us from checking off a bucket list item that we've had our whole lives. But moments after entering the park, we were greeted with this.
Whoa, look at all these rocks that fell. They weren't joking. Dang. You always see those rock falling signs and you're like, oh. All right, y'all. You may be wondering, Christina, you were driving.
We switched driver seats.
We switched driver seats, and I don't think that Sean caught this, but when we pulled in, we passed a rock falling sign, and I even said out loud, you always see that stuff, and you're like, oh, that'll never happen to me.
And
That's
you totally
me.
jinxed it because seconds later, rocks were falling.
Rocks were falling at our truck, over the side of the mountain because it's muddy and rainy, and I froze and started crying, and I'm like, I can't do this, you have to drive.
It's
so
funny because I've always to hit the record button. I had the camera in my hand and I didn't even think to do that because of what was going on.
It was so stressful, and I was like, I can't do this, I can't drive. So we switched.
Since it was pouring rain as we got to Mammoth, and go figure, we forgot our rain jackets. We decided to do the drive-through loop to see the hot springs.
This doesn't even seem real. This is so incredible. I want van life right now. Look at, they're set up.
That's sweet.
Didn't think you'd hit traffic in Yellowstone.
I mean, you're in the country. This is ridiculous.
Huge bummer. After being stuck in traffic for what seemed like ever, it was probably 45 minutes. And it had just stopped raining, and all of a sudden it started raining again. Not that selfishly we're upset because we wanted to just get a break in the rain, but it is good that it's raining because Montana and Wyoming and all of these areas need it with all the wildfires going on.
Our second and final stop of day 1 was the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone.
Yeah, you guys, this was the kind of rock that was falling, and it was big chunks. Oh my gosh. Wow. There are a lot of people here.
So look, Nash can't go on this trail.
Sad
sucks.
day. He has been such a trooper though. He has been in the car since probably 1 and it's now 4:30. He is truly the world's best travel dog.
Sorry, buddy. You gotta hang in there while we go check this out.
But also, just so everybody knows, we'll be gone for like 5 minutes.
And it's 59 degrees.
Yeah.
Literally.
Amazing. You like feel like you're in a painting. You never thought we'd be stuck in traffic
I don't know how.
twice.
I mean, I understand if it's like wildlife or something, but I don't know what's going on. And I can see up on the curve and there's stopped cars all the way up there. I don't know if this is normal in Yellowstone, but I wasn't expecting it.
No, we are such newbies. We did not expect traffic.
It's weird.
It is weird.
After breaking free of traffic for the second time, we made our way out of Yellowstone and stopped in this cool little town right outside the gate called Gardner for a couple of quick pictures and to stretch our legs a little bit before driving back to Livingston.
Look at you.
The next morning, we made the journey from Livingston to Ennis so that we could go through the West Gate for day 2. It was a pretty quick drive, and the highlight was definitely getting to drive through downtown Bozeman for the first time.
What do you think about downtown Bozeman so far?
So far, so cool, but we do have the RV with us,
I know, I forget.
so we can't stop.
It's funny to think about this RV coming down the street. What do you think is the craziest
I
thoughts
mean, it's
people
just like
have
a
had?
giant dog rolling down the street.
It definitely makes people smile.
We had been in the truck driving for what seemed like days, so after getting set up at the RV park, we decided to hang out for the day and enjoy a beautiful sunset.
Here, let me record you guys walking. You always record me. It's my turn to record you.
Do you think the cows will mistake Nash for a wolf?
No.
No? I don't know.
He looks harmless. What do you smell? Wilderness.
Yes, I know, what you mean to me. You keep me steady, ship on the sea. You anchor me down and you float next to me. Honey, I'm ready, I know what I need, and I know what you mean to me. I know what you mean to me. Yes, I know. What you mean to me. What you mean to me. What you mean to me.
Day 2 of Yellowstone. What's up? The downside from what we learned day 1
is that Nash really isn't allowed to go on any of the trails.
At least that we know of.
Yeah, or like any of the things that you want to see. They have usually observation decks and stuff, and he's not allowed up there, so that's kind of a bummer. But we did pack a lunch, so we're gonna do a little picnic, hopefully, which will be pretty fun. And we honestly don't have a lot planned, so we're just going, and we're gonna see what we can put together.
This park is so big, I feel like with everything we've had going on, we haven't had a lot of chance to plan. So we're just like Sean said, we're just winging it.
We're just going.
And there's so much ground to cover. We're just gonna do the best that we can. And gosh, we're just so grateful to be here.
Come banging through the kitchen, babe. Rattle all the pots and pans. Girl, you're my favorite distraction from the wars in every land.
We decided to stop by the visitor center because we really want to figure out where we can take Nash, and as you saw, we really haven't planned for this. So we're gonna go in and see what they have to say, and hopefully they can help us plan our Yellowstone Part 2 adventure a little bit better.
Here is the Midway Geyser Basin.
Right there, it's about short.
This will be a very busy stretch of road because there's so many thermal features, paint pots and basins and so on.
Hey, we just bought this up at the visitor center. Hey, you're all set. Awesome, have a good day.
After some great recommendations for day 2, we decided to hit the Grand Prismatic Spring and Old Faithful.
Our hearts will always have them. Oh, sweet song of joy, come rise again in our chest. Pour your bottle of fine aged wine, pull up a chair for our guests.
You're probably wondering why I'm on my own, and that's because we can't take Nash around on any of these trails, so we're gonna have to alternate who's taking video, which will probably be me most of this time, and the other person will be hanging out in the truck with Nash. Kind of a bummer.
Oh joy, come and dance with us tonight. Oh sorrow, move the table and break out the candles for light. Oh peace, bring your fiddle and the banjo with a few good strings. They set our mouths singing and set our feet dancing with the giver of all good things.
Hey, Nash. Hey, what are you doing out of the truck?
Well, we didn't know how long you'd be, so we wanted to stretch our legs.
So what was the rule that we learned? The dogs can be, what, no more than 100 feet off a parking lot and a road. Since we can't go on the trails, we're just going to put you to work here, greeting people, saying hi to everybody. One of the things we can do with Nash is Old Faithful. So we're gonna go, we've got our little backpack Yeti here with our
Filled
lunch.
with lunch.
So we're gonna find a little picnic spot here. And then Nash is gonna check out Old Faithful.
Now I made some pretty great snack choices for lunch in here.
Let's see what you packed.
Excited to see your reactions.
Okay, what do we got?
Well, those are the dry goods.
Oh,
See,
well, is that lunch or snack?
well, technically we just have sandwiches.
Dog
for lunch.
treats?
Nash, I brought Nash some.
Okay. We got
Nash's
dog
dinner.
food. It's not looking good so far. Okay, we got some remnant beef jerky
Yes.
from before.
This is also a clean out shop.
Salt and vinegar chips.
Lunch.
Those are cool. Texas Roadhouse peanuts. There we go. Oh yeah, that
The trail mix you bought
Rancher's
the
mix.
last time we were in here.
that's about it there.
No, there's a banana.
Yeah, I don't like bananas though.
Well, that's mine. A
Got
banana.
some ice packs. Gotta have those.
Coke Zero Vanilla.
Yeah.
What's up? A couple Reese's.
Yes,
Fins.
those are my favorite.
And what are these? Our Sammys?
Those are the sandwiches.
Okay.
Nashi, Mommy brought you some snacks for lunch. Boop, 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 boop. You know, we have heard that the national parks are especially busy this year, and we expected that, but we've not been to Yellowstone before, and it's been really interesting to see just how busy everything really is. As you saw, we got stuck in about 40 minutes of traffic getting out a few days ago, which was so unexpected and made us get home very late. But we've even pulled into a few places that we wanted to see, and it's taken us 30 minutes to find a parking spot. And then we swap on and off being with Nash. So it's definitely been different than we expected. It's still wonderful to see everything, and I'm so glad we're here, but busier. So if you are planning a trip, especially to Yellowstone this summer or this upcoming fall, just be warned.
Did you hear that?
Oh,
Somebody's calling for you. Who? Oh, you want to talk to Nelsie? Oh, okay.
hello? Who is this? You gotta tell me who's on the phone. There's no caller ID. It's for Nash. Nashy, it's for you. He's like, this is not for me.
After we finished lunch and Nash figured out he was being prank called, we made our way to the viewing area and waited about 30 minutes to see Old Faithful erupt.
We'll just sit here on the log and Nash can chew on some sticks. What do you think?
I'm laughing because there's another golden retriever that he saw, and he's like, you got roped into this too?
All in all, it was a good day. We're tired. We saw what we wanted to, which was great. The crowds were not great. So I think we were a little underprepared with how many people would actually be here.
Yeah, and some of you may be like, of course, Shauna Christina, of course there's a lot of people there.
Well,
we know now.
yeah. Well, I mean, we have seen YouTube videos and heard people talking about it, but I guess we just didn't think it would be as bad as what we've seen. And we're in the truck barely moving because we are waiting on traffic to even get out of here. So we'll probably be another, I don't even know, hour until we get to the gate based on how slow we've been moving so far. But the Yellowstone adventure is in the books.
2 days, and we checked everything off that we wanted to see,
Yep.
which we're very, very grateful for. It was so cool to see all of this in
It really
person.
was. And now we're really excited to go to Glacier. And we're gonna be a little more prepared there.
Yes.
We're gonna do some more research because we're there for 2.5 weeks and this trip was only 2 days. So we just really honestly didn't know what we could fit into that time frame because we had never been here before. But Glacier is gonna be a different story, and we're actually gonna find a place that we can put Nash in a little doggy daycare.
Because he
So you
did
can
not
play and have
enjoy
fun.
today as much as we enjoyed today.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have a great time. He loves to go to the dog park, so he'll have a great time. We'll feel fine. And our little
Be good
trooper
to
in the
go.
back seat will be happy, happy camper.